So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cameroon finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. Rijkaard. Mateus. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Chiellini.
Cameroon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got away. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Zanetti. Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Shot could be on. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away? That ball looks a good one. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So is this the start of a comeback?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cameroon are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's superb. Roberto Baggio. That's Brahim Diaz. Looking for the run. Mateus. Aims beyond the defence. Tries for a shot! And it's in! And they are cruising away. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And the first 45 minutes are up. And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Roberto Baggio. Jacob Murphy. That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's gone direct here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's being shifted off it. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Zanetti. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's a good spell of possession, this. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork, and he's following up! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Mateus. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hullet, great vision, played out towards the right wing. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kvaratskhelia. Zanetti has created one goal already. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. Cameroon needed that. They really needed it.
you know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mateus. And they can counter here. And it's played forward. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. There's big chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 22, camisa 14, camisa 10, camisa 7, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
This is Owen. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claim...
And the shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Corinthians are having a ball here. It's a loose ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Forlan. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. And that's it. Cameroon suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is the lineup we
shoots! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Cameroon have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but a tad uncomfortable.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
And it's McAllister.
Messi.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone
of a defensive mindset, John.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example. Oh,
Vinicius Junior! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vinicius Junior powering forward here. Kvaratskhelia. Great defending, strong and determined. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the left flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Looking for options for movement. Still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jacob Murphy. And here's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. That's good play. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kirkchu bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jacob Murphy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi, and Messi! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. Mateus proves just a little bit too strong. McAllister, chance here to counter. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Mbappe is herring after that one. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Spread neatly. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. Cantona. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely shaped ball. Courtois claims comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Mateus, nicely aimed pass. Played out towards the right wing. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Kvaratskhelia is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Ne pas hésiter avant, pendant et après ce match à offrir votre contribution au programme caritatif Football pour tous.
There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Vinicius Junior with a definite foul there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mateus. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, super ball. Oh, good-looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jacob Murphy. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Cantona. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary. McAllister. Gets a good foot in there. Cantona. He might be in here! Wriggles his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is a little undercooked. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Roberto Baggio. Vinicius Junior. That's really nicely played. And the cutback. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Rijkaard. Mbappe. And Mateus. Jacob Murphy. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. And here's Cantona. Oh, good ball. Decent chance! Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
77.
Eintracht Frankfurt have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be...
Shot,
Le
surely!
numéro 42.
Oh, crossbar!
Yaya Touré. Changement en cours.
Great vision. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This looks promising. Flashes it across.
Cameroon really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's a dangerous shot at goal! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
Chance for a shot! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh, what has happened here? Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. That has been knocked clear. And it's Maldini. He's had it taken off him. Zanetti.
Eintracht Frankfurt really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cameroon have got it back and they'll have another go. Roberto Baggio. Brahim Diaz. Driving forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that could set him on his way. Roberto Baggio. And he welcomes it in. Kukçu. Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none.